one of the things that was going on in my head was I used to be really not happy with my dad, because my dad used to have to go to work all the time. He was in the United States Air Force, and he would have to go to work sometimes all night long. Sometimes he'd be gone for 2 weeks or a month. One time he was gone for a whole year because he had to go overseas, and that was his job. And then when I grew up and I had a kid, guess what I had to do? I had to go to work, right? And what my dad used to say is, I'd ask him to stay home and play with me, and he'd say, well, I'm sorry, son, but I gotta make a living. Well, one day, I was on my way to work, and my son Andrew, who was about 2 years old at that time, he came over and he grabbed me by the leg. And he said, Daddy, Daddy, don't go. And I turned to him and I said, well, Andrew, I have to go to work. And he said, no, no, Daddy, stay home, play with me, play with me. And I turned to him and I said, well, I'm sorry, buddy boy, but I gotta go. I gotta go to work. I gotta make a living. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's just what my dad used to say to me. So I wrote a song about it that same day, after I went to work and got on my lunch hour. That's when I wrote the song. So would y'all like to hear the song? Yes. Okay, let me get my guitar. Okay, so this song has a little sing-along part in it. If you want to sing along with me, feel free to. Something you might remember from when you were really, really, really little. If I say, yeah, pretty close, yeah. If I say, hey diddle-diddle, what comes after that? And then, there you go, all right. So you might remember that, and you know what's funny is even people who are grandmas and grandpas like to sing along with this song, because it reminds them when they were a little kid. So it's okay if you want to sing along too. My father went to work a sunny summer morning, left at the break of dawn. Said, son, I guess you know I gotta make a living, I gotta keeping on. He said, hey diddle-diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. You just stay here, son, and be a good little boy, and I'll be home real soon. My father went to work in a chilly winter morning, left at the break of dawn. Outside there was a snowstorm raging, you had to keeping on. What did he say? Hey diddle-diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. You just stay here, son, and be a good little boy, and I'll be home real soon. Good job, thanks for singing. Hey diddle-diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. You just stay here, son, and be a good little boy, and I'll be home real soon. Time passed us by, and I know he didn't really mean to lie. Get up every morning with the radio playing, just about the break of dawn. These two hands are aching, my back's complaining, but I gotta keep it on. I sing, hey diddle-diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. You just stay here, son, and be a good little boy, and I'll be home real soon. Hey diddle-diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. stay here, son, and be a good little boy, and I'll be home real soon. Just stay here, son, be a good little boy, and I'll be home real soon.